Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 23rd of January. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. So this week we have Fairmont Resources, Telstra, Roc Resources, Vulcan Energy and Vertex Minerals. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you're getting the free newsletter, but our best recommendations come out on Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report. So make sure you are getting that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is on the management side, so if you have a portfolio greater than $500,000, please give me a call and I'll be happy to help you. And the advice here is general only. So we've got the daily chart here of Bannerman. We looked at this one previously in the Dynamic Investor. I think it was sort of early December, still looking bullish. What we have here now is what looks like a cup and handle formation. So you've basically had a pullback from a high, sort of rounded out, rallied strongly to test that high, and now it's eased back. So you've got this sort of the cup forming the handle. So I'd expect a bit more of a consolidation here. And then you'd be looking for the breakout. So ultimately a breakout above 350, usually you get a move about the same size as the depth of this formation. So the breakout there sends you up towards about 450, which makes sense. It'll be retesting this old high. Telstra, if we start with the weekly, we could see that it's hitting a bit of sort of a resistance area here. Ultimately, I guess if it was to break out here, you'd be looking at a move to the next major level, which is near 440. So not really much, not a huge amount of upside there. But possibly if it's hitting resistance, you might consider it a sell. If we have a look at the daily chart, we could see that it's, especially in the past several days, underperforming the broader market that's been going up. Telstra's been going backwards. Roc Resources, so if we probably better to look at the weekly. So we've had, it looks like it's sort of leveling out, forming a base after a period here where it was trending lower. If we just zoom in a bit, we could see that there's an obvious resistance level that it's now hitting up against, so it's just essentially a case of waiting for that upside break. And then, obviously if you get a breakout there, it should be able to move, I think, towards sort of 35 cents. Vulcan, so this is another one that we looked at in our Dynamic Investor Report back in October with the break. It ran a bit too hard and has come back, but what we could see, overall it still looks good. Sort of as it sort of eased back here, it sort of started to level out, tightening up in the range. Then another little sort of breakout here to get going again. And now it's sort of eased back and sort of bouncing off support. So it still looks like it's capable of heading higher. Finally, VTX. Look, since that move in August, it's been trending well. We've got good volume when it goes up, sort of lower volume when it goes down, doing all the right things. So essentially it looks like a hold here, nice trend. Bit hard to chase it here now for a buy if you're not already in it. So I'd just be waiting, for the next sort of consolidation, whether it's something like that or something deeper like that. You'd have to wait for the next consolidation to be looking for a buying opportunity. Okay, well that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through. We'll try to cover it next Thursday.